Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to another scene in Hong Kong House of Cards. This is going to be a scene for the mage venue. We have only mages here, it's a one-sided crossover scene. Our scene is going to be taking place not too long after the meeting at the temple has ended. People are starting to make their exits, and Logan, feeling like she may have offended Tony earlier, he's invited her to go get some tea as a way to apologize. And considering he's never really met Asuka, she'll invite Asuka as well. Logan's new to the city, so he's kind of trying to get to know the other Awakened as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony would have accepted, and since Logan doesn't know the city that well, Tony will sort of lead them to a tea shop then, or somewhere to go have some tea.
Yeah, Oscar will drive them.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
And by the way, that Humvee that they're in is silent as a motherfucker.
Oh, that freaks him the fuck out.
Yeah, there is no engine noise whatsoever. It's just electrical noise.
Logan will constantly bring up about how fucking weird that is.
New, very eco-friendly engine.
Very creepy engine. No offense.
At least it's eco-friendly.
100% friendly, zero emissions.
I feel like I'm flying on Nimbus from Dragon Ball Z. Sure.
That's just good shocks.
That's fair enough.
You'd actually be getting a life ping from where the fuel tank should be.
I don't have my life sights up anymore.
Okay.
I'm going normal at the moment. So the blind flaw is in full effect right now.
It's a nice car.
It certainly smells nice.
It was a gift, which, of course, I had to tinker with.
Nice. I guess by this time they'll reach the tea shop or something?
Sure.
Yeah. Logan would have given off the name of some kind of tea shop that's, that he knows of that serves good tea at a decent price.
Oscar will park and make sure that Logan's door is open.
Well, thank you. And she'll hop on down.
Tony will get out and, stand beside him and everything.
I appreciate it, guys, but I have been at this for a little bit now. He doesn't say it angrily. He just lets them know.
I probably could develop a set of bionic eyes for you.
I'm comfortable with what I got, thanks, though.
I only say that because, and if Logan allows, she'll take one of Logan's hands and put it on her face so Logan can feel that she's only got one eye. She halfway knows what Logan is going through.
I suppose the lack of depth perception is a bitch, yeah?
It can be.
Can I ask?
Accident in a laboratory taught me a little bit about being patient and being careful.
If you don't mind me asking, Logan, what exactly happened to you? You said this was you've been at it for a little while, so were you not born with it?
No, wasn't born with it. It happened fairly recent. 7-8 months ago or so.
Out of character, we know that Logan wasn't born with it, so it's definitely Maybelline.
Please say Asuka says that in character.
So after Logan says, no, I wasn't born with it, she pipes up, oh, so it was Maybelline.
Exactly.
wow. Okay. So do you mind if I ask what did happen? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
Sometimes you end up in a fight that you're not ready to fight, but you have to anyway.
I understand that completely. And I'm sorry, and even more sorry for bringing it up and asking.
Don't be. You should see the other guy.
Oh, that's good then. So, Oscar, I have a bit of a favor to ask you.
All right.
You already know about the thing that went down not a while ago, but a few days ago. And it's recently been said the Hong Kong police have stated that Finn and more than likely Min are in a hospital. I was wondering if you could possibly get me the floor plans to this hospital.
No, I really don't wish to die. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry, it was just something the Mandarin said I should try and get.
Well, it's more that they're going to be heavily watched by the technocracy, and that means, of course, the computer systems will be heavily monitored, which means any attempt by myself, Castle, or anyone else from the crew would instantly put us on their radars and probably put us at the top of Smith's hit list.
Okay, so it would be best to see if I could find a physical copy of the floor plans then instead of trying to go at this in a digital manner.
Yeah, in fact, they're probably publicly available. It is a hospital, after all.
That is true. I just wanted to ask you first.
How fast are you planning on moving on this? Remember, I did say they're in critical care.
I'm not sure how long. I want to try and help them as quick as I can. It feels very wrong to be the only one free after all of that, especially after, how little I did.
That's the survivor's guilt talking. Tony, let me explain this. They will be held in a static reality bubble, each of them. That they will also have Myrmidon suits as well as uniformed officers in close proximity to both until they have been mind probed and questioned, at which point the security for Min will relax slightly. The security for Finn will probably relax only very slightly, considering he's still Ratkin and might have some skills at escape and evasion. He would be considered the more dangerous target. Now, what will happen to them after that depends on the timetable of the technocracy, but they will be monitored 24/7. Any attempts you need to get in there cannot be helped by my group. I am very sorry on that, but I can at least give you advice. As far as the static reality bubble goes, it means they're healing at a human rate. That also means since they're in critical condition, waiting until they're out of the ICU, or at least ready to be moved from the ICU, is a good idea. That means they'll be able to survive the escape process. Otherwise, Otherwise, you're basically going in to kill them.
Well, this will take me some time. I was also informed that I would need to make a lot of friends and ask a lot of other people for help for all this. So, more than likely, It will take a while. Considering I don't know how to make friends in this town very well.
To be honest, neither did I when I first arrived. And yes, you've got Logan.
She'll wave.
I would wave back, but yeah.
It's okay. I know you're doing it in your head.
Thank
Smiles.
you.
What you would need is probably infiltration specialists, some combat specialists, and people that can take a hit even in normal forms.
Yes, I was.
I can show you a design of what the standard static reality generator looks like. If you can destroy that, then your powers will work again. Otherwise, you'll basically be going in there as fairly skilled humans.
Well, no doubt, even without the bubble, there will be a lot of nurses, doctors, and normal mundanes. So,
I can pretty much guarantee you that the nurses and other standard help in there below the level of doctor will all be NWO agents. If you don't understand what an NWO agent is, they are the Men in Black, literally. Exactly the same as the movie.
I liked those movies.
Will Smith and everything?
Well, Will Smith isn't actually an MIB agent, but yeah, there probably actually is an Agent J and Agent K around somewhere. And that is actually what they do. Most of the times they clean up after tradition mages who make a mess and make sure that the populace doesn't know too much. If they get to liquidate the troublemaker in the process, well, that's a bonus to them.
Understood. Okay.
The NWO agents would be there to make sure that any trouble is cleaned up. So, well, consider them janitorial staff with very, very powerful guns.
Always hated guns.
Yes, and they will more than likely have concealed plasma weaponry because it will work there.
Okay.
And since the amount of sleepers would amount to precisely nothing, they can do whatever they want in those hospitals.
Okay.
The only people that would be sleepers would be people drugged out of their minds or in the ER and in too much pain to worry about seeing something strange. It's amazing how easy it is to spin stories in hospitals that sound plausible.
So we wouldn't even have to worry about all the other people being hospitalized there?
Keeping exposure to a minimum would be still a priority, since you would be doing the NWO a favor, and when you do them a favor, they tend not to shoot you.
I see. Okay. I mean, of course, keeping powers at a minimum would be very smart, but I was just curious to see if they... Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
The doctors are probably a mixture of hired professionals in the know and progenitors.
Understood. Okay.
So think Dimitri. Only sane.
Okay, that would be a lot better. I would probably think a whole bunch about going into a hospital just full of Dimitris.
And remember, the Myrmidon suits are exosuits. They're not power suits. So you do have an advantage there. From what I've seen of the suits themselves, they're unarmored on the inside of the arms and legs and don't seem to have any protection for part of the rib cage and in the armpit. Otherwise, the torso is completely encased as well as the head. Probably very thick armor at that point. No sense in taking on anything in a Myrmidon suit head on, especially since they carry integrated weapons like a minigun.
So you're saying we should be going for joints?
More than likely, from my own views on what they've seen in public. Again, the suits are exosuits, so there's no neural connection to the brain, which means the suits are limited. They could probably punch you through a wall, but that's about it. Whereas a proper power suit could liquefy you.
Sounds fun.
Just
if-
more of the risks that you'll need to know about.
Seems that's all there is nowadays is advice and risks and warnings.
Well, to be honest, I think that everyone around tried to tell people not to go against, well, what you faced without everyone around.
Yeah, and of course, no one listened.
Now you know better, yeah?
Yeah, I just wish we
So-
would have kept the flamethrower. That would have really been nice.
More than likely, the subject would have had a counter for that. It could have been worse. You could have been facing Smith himself when you got out of there instead of just police with myrmidons.
See, I really don't know who this Smith is, so
Director Smith is a man in fight.
I don't know a lot of.
It basically means he's a director level agent. He is in charge of the entire Hong Kong and South China Sea area. Even the facility in Seoul is part of his domain. It's what is under his control on Earth. From what I understand, and now mind you, this is only knowledge that I had when I was working for them, he does not like leaving the planet, so he tends to be here. However, he is very gifted mentally, to the point of being, I think the term is Archmage.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
so we're dealing with a badass.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I don't know the whole story. That's well above what my pay grade used to be. But I do know that he's been in charge of the Hong Kong area for some time, although not ever promoted to being in charge of Asia, which is a bit puzzling, but that's internal politics for you. He was also in charge of the Deepwater facility. Well, was. He doesn't know it, but he isn't anymore.
Oh, it's good, at
And
least.
the more you keep that to yourself, the better. In fact, if you have any mental abilities to suppress that information, that would be a good idea.
Logan will kind of just hold up his finger then. And it looks like she's meditating.
Oh, damn. Damn. Damn.
Mind you, shielded for a day.
Yeah.
And then-
they probably-
It'll be a lot easier because I only have Arte 1.
Of course, I can tell you anything you need to know about the technocracy's cooperative workings, and Iteration X in particular. I don't mind that information getting out. After all, I don't work for them anymore, and I don't plan to. You could say it was a breach of personal ethics that decided mine and Dimitri's course in leaving.
Well, it's a pleasure to have met you both when you weren't techos, or, yeah, part of the technocracy. Pretty cool people, and I'm glad that you left. Yep.
Thank you, dear.
She looks pretty spaced out at this moment, kind of awkward. Sorry, being social is weird. I've had a. So, Logan, how are you today?
Oh, well, I found a strange note in my house that says that you should come to this temple. So I had to search around for a temple, and then I realized I wouldn't be able to see the temple. So that was fun. And I walked in and I met you, lovely bunch. So, all in all, I'm doing all right.
Nice. So it is a little odd that you just randomly found a note in your home, if I may say.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna look into that a little bit.
That's not unusual at all. I received a note when we fished ourselves out of the water and made sure that we were safe on land, as did Dmitri. We were directed towards friendly people. There's someone in here that is overseeing and watching out for everyone that comes into the cities that is one of us. I have no idea who it is, and I have no interest in finding out. Some things are better left unknown.
It is still a little odd to just find letters in your home telling you to go places and meet people, but I suppose that's just a me thing.
No, it's also a me thing. It especially got strange when the note spoke to me in my head. I couldn't read it.
I thought it was written in Braille. Okay, that makes it a lot weirder if it spoke to you in your head.
I'm still learning Braille.
Of course it did. It communicated in the most efficient manner possible. For those with eyesight, it's written. For those who cannot see, it speaks to you. That makes sense.
Sounds like some very smart paper.
Oh, come on. That's no harder than making sure that my goggles work. And she holds up the pair of goggles and will let Logan touch them.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, she'd want to touch them.
Yeah. They look like a modified pair of night vision goggles. Kind of like what you'd see in Ghostbusters, the original.
Okay. Neat. It at least feels advanced.
Yeah, I can see the spirit realm with these. With a connection to my personal data assistant, I can even have real-time conversations with them.
They must be interesting conversationalists.
Depends on the spirit. For instance, the machine seems to be my own personal cheerleader.
Hey, it's not a bad thing to have.
True, it keeps wanting me to improve myself and my craft. And from what I understand, the machine is one of the more powerful ones.
Oh. Well, that is very good indeed.
Logan blinks a couple of times because that sounds a fuck lot like an avatar. But he'll leave it to himself.
Now, of course, there was also the hair clips that I used to use, but that was more for, well, not everyone gets to talk to their essence on a regular basis. Unfortunately, I did.
Was yours annoying?
No, traumatic.
Oh.
Okay.
As far as I understand it, they always take on the form of something you'll understand the most easily. I had, before my first awakening, witnessed my own mother's suicide. So, guess what form it took?
Right.
Oh,
Those hair clips helped me block out the voice so that I wouldn't go completely insane. Of course, they'll only work for me, but with a bit of work from Master de Sol, they should work just fine for anybody. Since I've come to terms with my own essence and the trauma of the past, I felt no need to wear them anymore. And if I could be helped by it, so certainly someone else could.
that's very kind of you. So, thank you, Oscar, for the information you were able to give me. It was very helpful.
Anytime, so all things considered, if you need more information, it'd be best if I visited you.
Okay.
It's more that I don't want anything bad to happen to you if we happen to get on the Technocracy's radar. So not visiting my place is a good idea.
Will do. I'm assuming texting would be okay?
As long as you're discreet, yeah.
Okay. Also, I'm still working on your sword. It is coming along beautifully, though, if I may say so myself. I should have it.
No, go ahead.
I should have it finished within a day or two.
Oscar gives Tony a very warm smile. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
It's not a problem. And I believe you said that you'd need help in learning how to use it if you do need and don't have a teacher already. I think we might have gone over this before, but I can't remember. Then I will be more than happy to teach you a little of what I know, or as much as I can.
Hikaru volunteered for the basics, but advanced I'd like to learn from you.
Okay. I'm not sure how much this Hikaru knows, but I'll see if I'll be able to teach you more. The same goes for you, Logan. I know you probably will not accept, but if you ever want to learn how to use the sword, I can help.
Sure. I'd be happy to learn from you. Then Logan will smile.
A blind sword practitioner now says a good idea. And she says this with no hint of irony in her voice whatsoever. Like, she actually approves of this.
Logan will look over. It's about not letting the condition define you.
Well, no doubt you have some skills which would be able to help you, find targets and where to hit and everything like that. And worst comes to worst, you can just kind of swing the sword in the air in front of you and hope you hit somebody that's not a friend.
Sure.
Oh, before I forget, one more thing to remember about getting into and out of a Technocracy watched installation. They may not have their hard hitters there or anything past basic agents. However, those basic agents do know how to use some of the same skills that you do, only their skills will work and yours won't.
Oh, well, that's just not fair.
That's part of the reason for the static reality bubble. Making sure that things are safe in a certain area and making sure that our paradigm is prevalent. Those static reality bubbles are used primarily for constructs in the Deep Umbra. There are many things out in the Deep Umbra that you don't want to know about.
I will refrain from asking about those things then.
Well, let me give a good example as to why. You know what's under deep water now, yeah?
Actually, no, I don't.
The city of Relay. How good are you on your Lovecraft stories?
Not very well. I didn't spend much time reading when I was younger, and I still don't.
Well, thanks to the popularity that Lovecraft's Cthulhu's mythos garnered in the public eye, Cthulhu actually exists down there, and Deepwater is there to prevent him from waking up and destroying the entire world. This is how dangerous consensus reality can be.
So I know a little about Lovecraft, enough to know that Cthulhu... So, are you serious?
Deadly serious.
I'll whoop his ass, it's fine. Logan smiles.
Simply setting foot in Relay would turn you into a marauder.
That means I'll be able to kick his ass harder.
No, it would mean you're working for Cthulhu.
Let me have my fun, Oscar. Sips tea.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oscar chuckles lightly.
I'm not gonna lie, it would be kind of interesting to see Logan try and kick an Elder God's ass.
Well, at least you wouldn't be trying to claw your eyes out.
Oh my god, I like you. Drinks
But the further you get into the Deep Umbra, the more things are possible to exist. And if there's enough belief in it, well, let's put it this way. Have you ever played Warhammer 40,000?
What's that?
A tabletop strategy game, science fiction.
I'm more video games, not tabletops.
Well, what's one of your favorite video games?
World of Warcraft?
Congratulations, Azeroth exists somewhere out there, complete with the Burning Legion.
Oh gosh. Oh, that would be actually kind of cool. I could go around and I could be my warlock and... Oh.
Yeah, if you survive the Legion.
Oh, but I'm cool though. I'm the hero.
9.
Come on, Oscar. I'm the hero there in the game. Why can't I be it in real life if Azeroth
Because you
was
would be
real?
visiting physically, not just connecting to it through an ethereal internet connection. You wouldn't be controlling your character, you would be there alongside them.
Okay.
But yeah, that exists. Logan, what about you? Anything favorites from fiction, science fiction, fantasy, anything like that?
After I got afflicted with this, I'll kind of wave his hand in front of his face. I very much took to radio. You know Orson Welles?
Yeah,
I enjoyed War of the Worlds very much.
somewhere out there, those aliens exist. In fact, they're probably far more closer in the Deep Umbra than, say, Azeroth would be.
Makes sense. She'll nod.
In Warhammer 40,000, you have space marines in power suits. These space marines are between 8 and 11 feet tall. They are at the height of physical perfection that you can actually make a human, and are basically, even without their power armor, demigods. One of them could punch a building clean off its base and topple it to the ground without doing much damage to themselves. They could actually eat the building if they wanted to.
Oh,
And of
that's-
course, they are at the peak of physical perfection, both visually, mentally, and physically. They look like gods themselves, and they have massive intelligence and strength. The power armor multiplies this. And they carry weapons that would normally be found on tanks as hand weapons.
Now this just sounds like an overcompensation fantasy.
Not only do they exist, but Smith has a contingent of them.
Now that means Smith's definitely overcompensating for something.
Probably from Smith's point of view, it's just good manners to have something that can single-handedly destroy everything in Hong Kong without breaking a sweat.
Hey, let's just hope that woman he's sleeping with doesn't laugh at his dick size. Then we're all
As far as I
fucked.
know, he doesn't have anyone.
Anyone
Maybe-
you're hooking up with or a dick?
Any person.
Oh, that has implications.
Maybe he uses his robots?
He's not a roboticist.
I mean,
Although, thank you, Tony. I haven't been able to conjure images in my head for a long time. That broke through.
glad to be of service. Oh, that doesn't sound very fun, though. Pretty much we shouldn't piss this guy off.
9. Although taking him out would be, well, it's something that everyone wants to do. It's just very difficult to pull off.
Yeah, I think with the threat of, oh, I can just destroy Hong Kong at any time kind of hinders things.
Pass
How many
that
people do you
information
know?
along if you want. Maybe it'll prevent other stupidities like Serena.
Sorry,
I'd
Logan.
like-
Oh, my bad.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you if you had anything to say.
I was just going to ask. Well, firstly, I was going to say, I'd hope that this Smith person isn't willing to wipe out one of the most densely populated regions in the planet. Well,
Without hesitation.
think Noxie's ready for that kind of paperwork?
He doesn't care. That would be Tuesday to him.
Fair enough.
In fact, the only reason anyone in this city is still alive at all is because he doesn't care. He's simply doing something far more important. And of course, the supernaturals here have not put up enough of a ruckus to garner his attention. If we ever do that, then, well, it was nice knowing you. And that was partially why I was so mad at Serena and, well, the other person.
Yeah, the next thing I was going to ask, who's the Serena chick?
I believe Euthanatos. She had a similar condition to my own, only her avatar was Tesla. In fact, it was directly Nikolai Tesla.
What?
That sounds fun.
Imagine an essence that does not shut up, and he's also certifiably insane. She was willing to put her technology into the hands of malcontents who would spread it around the city, making sure that it was as visible as possible. I believe her plan involved at first handing it to the people, and then robbing banks with them. Yes, this electromagnetic etherite technology would definitely have attracted the attention of Smith, as we told her multiple times. But, of course, we're technocracy. We don't know what we're talking about when it comes to technocracy. And, of course, we're evil. We shouldn't be listened to. She has this snarky look on her face, which can probably easily come through her tone of voice.
Yeah.
So, of course, our warnings go unheeded by Serena and another interested party. Then I finally confronted them both on the subject. They were quite happy to tell me to my face that burning down Hong Kong in nuclear fire would suit their needs perfectly. In fact, one did not care about the consequences. The other was at least outwardly convinced that the people of Hong Kong would gladly bring the nuclear fire upon themselves rather than live under the yoke of oppression of the Technocratic Union, who I would point out has done nothing but help Hong Kong since they've been here. If they knew, I'm pretty sure that they would not want to upset the unions that has been giving them protection, facilities, and even their daily bread. I seriously doubt the sleepers of Hong Kong are suicidally idealist. So you can imagine how angry I was when I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, at least this Serena person is gone, I believe. Is she?
Yeah, she's gone. Dissol confirms that, and I don't know the details. I don't care to know.
Huh. Okay.
If I cared to know, I could probably do a trace on her and find out, but no.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
She's no longer a danger to Hong Kong, so there we go. Note, Asuka is very carefully not mentioning Zahn.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Logan hasn't even heard the names on yet, so
Yeah.
She's doing this out of a deep respect for Tony.
no, that's real.
Yeah, Tony is not going to ask who this other person is.
Pretty sure Tony already knows.
Yeah, I think. Actually, yeah, she would because she watched the tapes. So.
Now, granted, she hasn't watched the extended tape, but then again, she was there for the extended part.
Yeah. I mean, Raven sure as fuck feels ways about Stein, but that's beside the point.
All right. Yeah, here for tea, yeah?
I believe so, yes.
So Asuka will put in an order for herself, look towards the other two, as if asking what they want.
I invited you guys out here so I can pitch in. Logan will get himself his own tea, which is actually fairly basic. Um, and then she'll look at Tony.
Tony will
What?
pay for her own tea. It's, just whatever tea that's there, I suppose.
Okay. Well, Logan will shrug. He's not going to force the issue. She's really just she's just feeling all right now.
Yeah, Asuka sits back with her relaxation tea, takes a sip, leans back, and then just kind of stares in the distance.
Since they're just kind of in some silence right now, Logan will take the time. She'll look at Tony and say, "Well, look in Tony's direction." She's kind of incapable of making eye contact. And she'll say, "I did want to apologize again, genuinely. It was kind of rushed earlier, but I was admittedly a tad blunt."
No, it was really fun. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did anyway. That was harsh of me. You were simply curious, and I understand that. I would have been as well if I had been in your position, as I was outside actually earlier when I asked about your eyes.
Yeah, but it sounds like whatever you dealt with was something rather recent, and if I may, still not a very well-healed wound, so I didn't mean to tear that open again.
It's fine. This wound won't exactly close until I save Min and Finn anyway, so you don't have much to worry about.
She'll nod. But she will say, "If you need help getting them, I can do what I can."
Any help at this time would be very welcome.
All right. I know I may not look like it, but I can handle myself if we need to throw it down.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure you can. I don't tend to enjoy underestimating people.
She'll smile.
You look like you could do some damage with that cane, so I'm just gonna, yeah.
Oh, I'll be right back. So, if you don't mind my asking, you mentioned that you were a member of the. You didn't say Chakravanti.
Euthanatos.
Thanatos?
Yes.
Sorry, I knew that was Chakravanti.
The Chakravanti was if I believe it correctly, was an outvoted term by a small group. Everyone else preferred Euthanatos anyway.
She'll nod. All right. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?
Oh, so you don't? I don't know shit, but she's got lore 3 in Euthanatos, so,
Okay, that's cool.
yeah, I'm new to new WoD, or old WoD, so, I mean, I've read the book, but I've mostly forgotten.
That's fine. Let me ask this then. Because I actually do know a little bit about the Euthanatos. I've read, like, the tradition book. How many
Yeah.
dots of lore would Tony be willing to just kind of talk about?
Probably a dot or two.
Okay, that's real.
I mean, like, she'd say basic stuff, talk about the Dishka,
Hmm.
what they do, the different factions and everything. She'd probably mention how she's a Knight of Radamanthus. Yeah, she would say that she was a Knight of Radamanthus and go on to explain a little bit about what they did. She'd, tell about the other ones, the Pomegranate Demine and everything.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Logan will nod and she'll she'll say straight out loud. It's still sad to know that it's sad to know that in this society too, we too often get stereotyped.
Oh, and what stereotype did you have about me?
Not you personally,
Oh,
but
yeah, the tradition.
I didn't place too much stock in it, but from where I come from, the general word on the street is the Thanatos are a bunch of morbid death mages. But
Yeah, that's a fairly common one.
yeah, I'm glad to know that there's more to them than that.
Of course, as can be said for all the traditions. Just, everyone has their stereotypes and they're too ignorant to learn more. I'm not going to lie, I do the same. So I tend to try to keep an open mind.
That's real.
So why haven't, if I may ask, you said earlier that you weren't really aligned with anything yet. May I ask why?
I'm new to this whole game, to be honest.
Ah, so you're still just trying to figure out your place and everything.
Yeah.
I do wish you luck on your journey.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And I think I'll need it.
Well, if you ever need any help, I will be more than happy to help you.
I appreciate that.
So earlier, that was very different at the temple.
Yes, it was. I had so much fun.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know half of what was going on, but it seemed pretty tense.
Yeah, I was not used to throwing around that much weight, for lack of a better term. I caught a lot of whiffs and whispers of things. It was hard to stay focused.
No doubt. Well, at least now we have something else to go after.
Yeah. This, if you want to call her a pyromancer.
Well, seems to be what she is, lighting people on fire.
Yep. Or boiling them from the inside, whichever.
Yeah, that... Oh gosh. That's gonna be fun to deal with later.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Overkill.
Yeah.
She's probably overcompensating as like the Smith guy is, as you stated earlier.
Oh, completely. I'm thinking she's setting these people on fire, boiling them. Probably because she wishes that her tea tasted better. Or her coffee. Her coffee. I'm assuming she gets cheap Walmart shit and just kind of sells that. Because she doesn't have any other reason to continue her dull existence. Eating knockoff Chinese food in China and watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
What's that?
It's a terrible, terrible show.
I'll take your word for it. You should probably get some better coffee.
Something other than Walmart coffee.
Yeah. Hmm. So what do you like to do for fun? I'm just trying to, make conversation here, and I know I'm not too good at it, but yeah.
Don't worry, I'm terrible at it too. Full smile. For fun. Mostly it's, for right now, at least, it's been working out. Kind of I'm not going to say I'm an exercise person, and they'll throw up air quotes. But I do like to get out there every once in a while. I like to explore the city, explore my surroundings.
Oh, perhaps we could go exploring one day together.
Sure.
See the sights? Or, oh gosh.
It's fine. I'm not offended by it. Talk the same as you normally would. Don't worry about it. I'd love to experience all the tourist attractions of the city with you.
Yeah. Perhaps
There.
we could bring Oscar along too and just have a fun little time.
Yep. Other than that, a big, big occupier of my time has been also, well, learning about this new life and this new, well, everything.
Do you have anyone to help you along in that regard?
Not at the moment. I've been just kind of making my own way.
If you would like some help, I can speak to Master DeSalle for you, or give him. I'm not sure. Do you have a phone?
Yes, I have a phone.
Okay. I didn't. I didn't want to assume, but I can hand you or give you his number so that you may contact him when you wish. He is very old and very knowledgeable.
It's worth having a number to call at some point, at least.
Yeah, he's also the speaker of, I guess, our house, the Mages, I believe.
Yeah. Now, all right. I've heard about this council thing, speakers and whatnot. I'm still not quite clear on all that. Do you think you could tell me more?
I am honestly not too clear on it myself. From what I can tell, each.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
To catch you up, Tony made some very interesting comments about seeing the sights, which Logan laughed and get mad.
As soon as she said it, she realized what she did.
Well, she wasn't even mad though. Like, and right now, the current topic of discussion, Logan, he had just asked what the fuck the Tarot Council is. And Tony has not much of an idea herself.
Yep. So Tony will turn to Asuka. You've been pretty quiet this whole time. Do you know anything about the councils and stuff? The only thing I know is that Master DeSalle is our new speaker.
A very limited amount. I can say is it's The Shifters are House of Swords. We are, what is it? Cups?
Out of character, it's pentacles.
After a few seconds of thinking, oh, right, Pentacles. The vampires are another house whose name escapes me at the moment. Everyone has their own house, including things I didn't think existed before I came here, which would be the changelings.
Changelings. Do what?
Fairies, elves, things that go bump in the night.
Like fairy tale stories, people's mothers would read to them. If they weren't good, things would come kidnap them in the night and then leave something in their stead.
Okay, so not Tinkerbell and more Brothers Grimm. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, so those are the same things?
Well, if you're talking Tinkerbell, that would probably be more of a spirit, actually.
No, I was completely, to be honest, I was completely guessing on the whole changeling thing. I was referencing like books and stories, but that's actually what they are.
Hmm. Have you ever heard the legends of Tir na Nog?
No.
Have you ever read Norse mythology?
Not really. I spend most of my time reading Greek myths.
That too.
Oh, well then, yes.
Yeah. Probably a few other things that I don't know about. Those are the ones I know the least about, actually.
I've never heard of them until today. So I hope that answered your question, Logan. Sorry. Got off topic with the changelings.
She'll smile. It's like, it's no biggie. I learned. Well, at least I learned what I asked, at the very least. I suppose it'll probably be a good idea to get more in on this council stuff.
Master Jasal would probably be able to tell you more, and yeah, that's when she'll dig through her phone and. Or actually, could I see your phone so I could put in his number, or do you have something different? I'm not sure how you.
Yeah, go ahead. Just don't mess with any of the settings, please.
I won't. And
of course, ignores the porn folder.
Ignore that. All of that. All of my BDSM is on that.
I'll make sure to dodge that then. And she'll go through and she'll put Master Desal's number in there and hand the phone back.
Thank you. And she'll go ahead and pocket it.
But yeah, he should be able to give you more information about the council's stuff and everything.
Logan will slump and they'll look up. I didn't think there'd be this much work to do.
Welcome to greater reality.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
It's better than what I was doing before.
What were you doing before?
Learning how to live with permanent blindness. Which, okay, I'm still doing, but now I have a lot more help.
Could be worse. You could be a lawyer.
Oh, yes.
Fuck that. Fuck all that.
think that's probably one of the worst professions known to man.
A blind lawyer? It's been done before.
Isn't it like a comic book, a character in a comic book or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. So, I guess that's really about it. Um, I know we did mention earlier about perhaps going around and experiencing the town. Should we, make a date or just like do it randomly and just text or I'm just trying to keep the conversation up, sorry.
Oh, I enjoy spontaneity. I'm horrible at planning things.
Okay. So it sounds just like head to your house one day, then it just kind of take you go do things. Okay.
Yep, be just fine. I more than welcome the scenario of a beautiful woman showing up to my house and just taking me out. Sorry.
No, it's fine, sorry.
To be fair, Tony, you are very gorgeous at the moment.
Thanks to men, actually.
Thanks to who?
Men, he did something and he changed my face and my body and I look a lot different than I did before. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I guess for the moment I can enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't referring to your face.
Wait, what were you referring to then?
Your aura. I
Really?
still can't actually see you, Tony.
Wow.
Oscar will very simply take one of Logan's hands and place it on Tony's face.
Tony's just gonna sit there. I would think my aura wouldn't be too good considering it withers plants, but okay.
Underneath all that, though. Underneath the chaos and the
Oh, it's
I don't
no
know.
big deal. You with the plants, I make changelings go away. We all have our little flaws.
I suppose so, yes.
Oscar, can I stop touching your face now? I'm pretty sure this is making her uncomfortable.
I'm not putting any pressure on your hand, Logan.
Yeah. Oh, although Tony would be able to notice as she feels like Logan's hand. There's a lot of calluses. Like a lot.
Do you do a lot of work with your hands?
Oh, yeah.
May I ask what?
Logan will think. Volunteering with the community.
know that created so much rough skin and calluses. Okay,
It can.
learn something new every day, it seems. Is he still touching your face?
If Oscar's letting him, is
Oscar
Oscar?
has completely is not forcing Logan to have that hand there.
I mean, he probably would if it's making Tony, considering it's making Tony uncomfortable, because he's assuming that it is.
Yeah, she looks mildly uncomfortable as
He can't see that. So he's just assuming, so he's just gonna pull his hand back now.
Oscar has this tiny smirk on her face.
This is glorious. This scene, this whole scene.
it's pretty much what just gigantic blind joke.
Yeah, no, completely.
Thank you for removing your hand.
I can't pick up on body language, but you seem like the type that would get very uncomfortable with long amounts of touching like that.
Yeah,
Well, you were staring.
I'm not really sure that he can stare. Okay.
I can look off in your general direction for a long amount of time.
Yeah, I guess I suppose that would be the same thing then. Yeah.
Logan, if you're feeling someone's face to get an idea of what they look like, and you keep doing it for long enough, you're staring.
You know what? Shit, that counts. She'll blink. Shake her head. Then I'm sorry for staring, she'll say.
It's not a problem. I hope you got what you were looking for when you would touch my face, I guess. Even though I know like Oscar made you do it. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna be quiet now. And she stops talking and starts sipping her tea.
Logan's also probably going to start sipping her tea. They're not quite sure what's happening right now. They made one compliment and then it turned into this.
Oscar's just being such an instigator right now.
Completely. It's glorious. Keep doing it.
Oscar.
Yeah.
You're also invited to the whole experiencing the city.
I would love to come. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. I don't know when it'll be. So I guess if anyone wants to just like text somebody and then just start it, that's fine. Just make it spontaneous. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how's your evening been, Oscar?
Uh, could be that. Could be better. Could be worse. I'm out with friends, so it's gotten better than it could have been.
I'm sorry, did you say that you were out of friends, or did I
No,
miss
I'm out with friends. Sorry, my accent tends to be a bit thick sometimes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is pleasant being out with friends, yes.
You're just lucky you haven't gotten me drunk, and then I'd be talking in Japanese.
Hmm.
You think this accent is hard to understand?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I would want to imagine that. That actually kind of makes me want to see how you act when drunk now. Sorry. Perhaps that could be something we go and do when out experiencing the town, because I can't say see.
Sounds like fun.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot to ask, was there anything special that you wanted me to add to your katana? Any inscriptions or uh, special bindings for the hilt or anything like that?
If you can think of it, go for it.
Okay. I could see what I could do to fancy it up a bit. Welcome back, Tim.
What I miss?
Nothing much other than Tony wants to see Oscar drunk now.
Johnny wants to get
Oh,
Oscar
boy.
drunk and take advantage of her.
Oh god.
No.
All the yes.
None of that.
All of that.
So, Logan, if there's any sort of, I'm a blacksmith and a weaponsmith, so if there's anything that, any sort of weapon or anything that you perhaps want, like a knife or dagger or possibly even a new cane, if you wish, I could try and create it for you.
I would appreciate that quite a bit. If I think of anything, I'll hit you up, and then we could discuss, payments and whatnot.
I wouldn't need any payments. It would just be a, friend to friend thing.
Logan smiles very genuinely, and she'll say, well, "Thank you."
It's not a problem. So how's everyone's tea?
Quite good, thank you.
It's great. She'll keep sipping.
Oscar sips her tea. Still has this amused look on her face.
Can't see it. Cannot see it. So fuck it. Logan, she'll start, I guess, doing something weird. She'll probably just start feeling around the table. in like the chair that they're on, and finally just start flicking her cup. Just flicking her cup. Doesn't make a lot of noise, although it seems like she's very interested in it, and she's listening very intently to the whole thing.
Might want to be careful with that. Wouldn't want to break it.
She'll stop flicking. Think about that. You may be right. You're probably right.
To get back, Tony's going to take Logan's hand, and then if Logan doesn't like try to take his hand away, she's
Yeah,
gonna
she won't.
put it on Asuka's face.
Asuka has this light smirk still. Well, at least you're looking at my eyes.
Fair enough. I can feel that you must also get quite a bit of unwarranted attention.
Excuse me?
I think you were supposed to take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
She's got the smile on her face when she says that.
Can't see it, but can you
Oh,
tell?
yeah, you can feel it.
That's fair. Yep. So, yeah, she'll just say, "Yeah. You're also quite a beautiful woman, Asuka, I must say."
Thank you.
If is Tony keeping her hand there?
No,
Okay.
Tony is let go. My apologies for that, Logan. I just felt like getting Asuka back.
So that's all I am to you.
No,
Proxy for your revenge.
no. I shouldn't have phrased it like that. My apologies.
It's just fine.
These characters. Asuka just sips her tea. It's like we're all waiting for the next one to make the wrong move. Damn it, we're all instigators now.
Yep.
So by chance, is anyone here afraid of snakes?
No,
No, I've had a boyfriend before.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
I mean, all right.
That's the second time she's got her with that joke too.
I think there's a story behind that. You want to share?
No, I think it's the story behind why Smith has all these space marines.
I have never met Smith. It was back in college. Don't worry about it. He wasn't even that good. And no, his name wasn't Shinji.
Fuck!
I went to engineering college in Germany.
So did you just call him comrade the whole night?
That's Russia.
No, but he did have his puns all over me.
Oh boy. All right. All right. This is how tonight's going. All right.
Oh my god.
So bad. So bad.
Nobody's quite sure, but I think this has just turned into a girls' night out.
I think it did.
It's two girls and whatever Logan identifies as at the moment, which changes from minute to minute.
Gosh, I know we're only drinking tea, but it seems like we've had something other than tea to drink tonight. With every joke that's going around.
I could make a comment, but I think I'll save that one for later.
Oh no. I'm
Look,
interested.
I mean, we're obviously going full ham tonight.
Oh, what? You haven't heard of the Chinese delicacy, cream of some young guy?
Ooh. Oh boy.
Damn. Okay.
Oscar just has this big, huge smile on her face.
All I'm asking is, do we need to upgrade to something a little stronger?
Oh, we probably do. Just see where this night goes from there.
Oh no. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling adventurous.
I'm not sure we can find anything stronger than tea to drink at a tea house, though.
We have a silent car and the entire city at our disposal.
I'm hearing a girls' night out. Or she looks over to Logan. Not to be rude, but may I ask what should I call you, a he or a she?
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
okay. Okay.
You know, if you ever meet Dimitri, he might scan you to check.
He can try. Out of character, that shit will change every time. I'll just be like, I will get ST permission just to be like scanning conclusive.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I think now's the time that we go and head out and try and find some place that sells sake or something.
Yes, completely.
Let's do it. maybe we can get Asuka so drunk she'll start speaking in Japanese.
Asuka just has a smirk on her face. Like, you might just sense, this might not be such a good idea.
You know what?
Let's do
Gonna have a lot of interesting gossips on the rumors board tomorrow.
Oh my god.
drunk
All right.
karaoke?
Do I have any dots on performance? I have art.
Oh,
Oh my
my
god. Oh my god, guys! I have a dot in dance.
Oh god.
Although I'm rolling it a diff 8 because I'm
Oh.
at +2 diff.
Asuka has athletics too, which can kind of substitute for dance.
That's real. So I'm just gonna hand wave them into a nightclub. That's cool to everybody.
Oh god. Oh
So
god.
Tony's appearance 5, Asuka's appearance 4, Logan's appearance 3 with charisma 3.
Oh god.
Tony's only got charisma 1 though, so
Hey, it's fine. Logan has manipulation 1.
Don't worry, Asuka has charisma too.
They walk in there, they fine as hell. No one can fucking talk to them though.
yep.
It's like, hey girl, how you doing? I like vodka. Although I'm doing my dance roll, fuck it, and I'm doing athletics just to see what happens. Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. What is it for athletics? Dexterity for Asuka?
Dancing. Yeah, we're just dancing.
2 and dexterity 3, so 5 dice for me.
Fuck it, I'll do that roll too. Dex athletics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's athletics.
Please roll for me because I can't fucking do it.
I'll do it. You're rolling
Thank you.
5 dice?
5 dice.
I
Oh my god, this scene.
2 successes.
She can dance, kinda.
Hey, it's fine.
At least she's not doing the Carlton.
Oh, no, wait, Tony, you got 4.
Oh jeez. Oh yeah. Okay.
Tony can dance.
You can fucking dance.
Okay, yeah. I think at this point, yeah, to kind of, get a good beat on where everybody's at, Logan will probably throw down correspondence in life. His focus being, the panting that he's doing while he's dancing. His breathing is a focus for him. Yay. Because his paradigm is weird. I got it active. There, active for the scene. So he can, yes, correspondence life so he can, kind of see shit.
So he doesn't look like a blind person out on the dance floor trying to dance.
No, he doesn't. And he can, avoid people and shit. He's not bumping into people like he was before. Although now that means, I'm assuming she's rolling at normal diff. See what happens now. Watch, she botches. It'll be great. No. No.
Dang.
Oh, God, that would have been good even without the fucking...
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems Tony and Logan are
They
doing
can-
pretty good.
Tony and Logan getting all the looks. Asuka just looking.
No. Asuka's getting involved in this too. Fuck it. With
Oh,
this
yeah.
many successes, Asuka's getting pulled in to a fucking...
Well, then 5 again.
All right.
Watch her totally botch.
She didn't botch.
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh.
Simple failure. She slipped.
No, it's fine. 5 successes, Logan can catch her.
Yeah, Tony's gonna try. Yeah.
The only question is, for comedy's sake, how does she catch her?
Oh, you know how he's gonna catch her.
With 5 successes, that's like it goes straight into a dip.
Yeah, it's a dip. Oh, Tony, I think your mic went out a little bit, so you're just real muffled at the moment.
Okay. Is this?
There, you're back now.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what
Hey,
happened.
something. But yeah, no. If you've ever seen Spider-Man 1, where Peter catches Mary Jane and she
Yeah.
slips and falls, that.
Okay, Tony's gonna pull out her phone and take a quick picture of that. There will be pictures.
Oh yes, there will be pictures.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is just completely feeding his overconfident flaw right now. It's great.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Then we could probably have them just take another break for drinks and or shots.
Yep.
Or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so Logan at this point, she's collapsed the cane at this point. It's in her back pocket. She doesn't need it right now. And so she's just kind of sitting there chilling. Probably has her glasses off at this point. The glasses, you know, the black glasses that a lot of blind individuals wear. So it's just his eyes out.
Mhm.
He has green eyes. Slightly clouded over, though, admittedly. Actually, no, because of the way he suffered blindness. No. They're just green. Although they do look very, very unfocused.
Oh my god. What have we done?
Done amazing things.
I think this night's turning out pretty well.
Yeah.
Logan just says straight out, she just says, I almost never get to turn up like this.
I say we should do this more often, yes?
Yes.
This has been a wonderful night.
Oh, that it has. So I'm thinking karaoke now? We've already done the dancing.
Oh,
Oh
All right.
my god.
let's do this. Fuck it, I'm gonna say
Oh,
this karaoke
God.
stand somewhere in this club. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's a
There,
weird club.
if there's a sake bar, there's a karaoke club.
Exactly. And fuck it, Logan thinks he can sing. Let's get it.
Oscar's got expression 0.
Same for Tony.
Actually, wait a
Oh
minute.
god.
What we're doing. I have expression 1.
You actually can sing.
Yeah.
Can kind of sing. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Oh my god!
Damn.
So I'm thinking for singing as a charisma roll.
Yeah, I did charisma.
So yeah, I got all of 2 dice. Let's see it.
Well, wouldn't.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was talking out loud. My bad. I thought
Okay.
it wouldn't be able to, if you didn't have the expression roll, to be able to do it, because that would be like, wouldn't it be unskilled or something?
No. Expression is a talent, so you can roll that without needing the talent.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that rule that you're talking about is knowledges. Knowledges you can't roll if you don't have it.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, fuck it.
Oh my god.
Damn, what song would fucking... Wait, is that one success that Tony has?
Tony only has 1 charisma.
It's fine, but it's still a success.
Yeah.
Oh, please roll for Oscar. 2 dice.
Oh
Por
boy,
favor.
let's do this. Oh god!
Oh.
Oh, she's singing like drunken Japanese girl.
It's
What do you
fine.
know?
It's fine. Be alright. Be alright.
Seems Asuka is not the party girl tonight.
Nope. She's the instigator.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Don't worry. With 4 combined successes, they can cover for the botch by harmonizing with it just right to make it still sound good.
Now, I will blame this on Oscar as just a little bit too tipsy to sing.
That's real.
So she sounds like drunken Japanese girl right now. And that accent is gone.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
I'm assuming they get hella applause as they just kind of stumble off.
And Tony has been recording the entire thing.
Oh god. This is the best thing ever.
So 3 mages walk into a club.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So at this point, Logan's just like, I don't even know what to do now. Shit.
I told you that my accent goes away whenever I'm getting this drunk.
It's fine. You're all right, girl. You're all right.
Yeah, by the way, she now sounds indistinguishable from the cartoon character.
Oh no!
Because that thick ass accent was the only thing.
So okay, so the Japanese version of Oscar, or the English
Uh-huh.
version. Oh god! All right. That's Logan, who's just drunk AF. I'm not even rolling dice. He's drunk AF. It's gonna be like, shh, Oscar, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I think we should do this more often.
We should do this more often.
Oh my god. Oh, this has been a wonderful evening.
Best evening I've had in a long time.
Oh,
I think
yes.
this is what we all needed.
I think we should do this more often.
Are you locked in a verbal loop right now, Tony?
Maybe.
It's all right. Shh, it's all right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait, we forgot to make a designated driver. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. I'm cool to drive.
Pelagios can drive for us. I'm sure he can reach the pedals.
I wonder.
No.
I wonder if I can play the blind card to get out of a DUI.
I think that would make it worse.
Or better. What are they gonna do? Arrest the blind guy?
Yes.
They ain't gonna do that because they gonna be able to spot completely. This makes sense.
Dude, we can just talk your way out of it. Totally.
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay, I do need to roll Logan's willpower to see if he does think he can fucking drive a car right now.
Oh my god, this can go no place but good.
No, okay, he's good. He's recognizing that, no, I definitely can't drive a car. It's okay. I'm not trying that.
You are not Ray Charles.
No.
Oh god. Oscar just thinks to herself for a second. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just go outside for a second. I have an idea.
Oh, yes.
So she walks outside, pulls out one of her blunts, and lights
Oh,
up.
God.
And
Logan's-
sober.
Okay. All
And
right.
Oscar just suddenly straightens up a bit more. Ah, that's much better.
Oh, you're no fun.
Oh, wait, I still have
Oscar
life
just
sign up.
hands over the blunt.
All right. Logan, we'll take it. Seeing the effect that it had on Oscar, which is very odd. We'll fucking take a hit. And then he'll blink a few times. Oh, hey, I'm back now. All right.
Amazing how well that works, isn't it?
Woo. Yeah. Pass the blunt to Tony.
Tony will. Yeah, she'll take a hit and, immediate or after a little bit, she'll kind of sit up and wave, and then pass it back to Oscar.
Handy when you realize we forgot the damned sober driver. Also handy for any other illness you might come into contact with.
Or any other kind of drugs and toxins like aphrodisiacs.
Yeah, that too.
Logan kind of looks over. That's oddly specific.
No, we've both been hit by it. Not at the same time. Sorry to disappoint.
Eyebrows kind of go up. I prefer to participate than to watch. What?
Oh,
Shrugs. Smiles.
Oscar's just puzzling over the second half of that sentence.
What? I slip up sometimes too. Shit. Although at this point it'd be less watching and more just awkwardly feeling and listening.
yeah. I was about to ask how you watched.
Yeah, I listen. I listen very deeply.
So
I don't care. Oh, sorry.
You go.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. So out of character, we're no longer drunk, but I'm assuming we're high AF now.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is one of the side effects of it. Oscar is actually used to working like this.
Oh boy.
One of the benefits of being a workaholic.
Yeah. Logan just smokes. I'll just tell you guys that right now out of character. He smokes like a motherfucker.
By the way, if you want really good this without the medicinal qualities, talk to Arthur. Well,
Yeah.
to Saul now, but Arthur when he recovers.
Yeah, Arthur gave me the hookup on his way out. He's an alright dude.
He is pretty cool.
Now, as I recall, my particular event with aphrodisiacs resulted in meeting Cordelia. What happened with... Well, I know what happened. Dimitri told me, but what happened with you?
Dimitri asked for a Coke. I threw one at him. She doesn't know Mox's name, and I don't know the name that she...
We both probably heard it more than once, but a simple description would do. Like, that asshole in the monk robes.
The one who always feeds me chicken when he arrives at the museum.
Oh, him. And she'd actually say his name, but I can't fucking remember it for the life of me.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Out of character, it's Juge.
Juge?
Yeah,
Okay. Probably gonna forget that later, to be honest. Okay.
that's real. That's real.
Yeah, the one who always brings in chicken caught it out of the air and opened it. When he opened it, Dimitri wouldn't take it. So I called Dimitri, in simple terms, a pussy, because he wouldn't drink it because somebody else opened it. Dimitri then set it in front of me and was like, okay, then you drink it. So I drank it. Turns out Zuge had drugged it with an aphrodisiac. Very strong one.
Yeah, he used that same trick on me, but it was with alcohol, and, well, Cordelia and I nearly put on a show.
Ooh. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I don't think he's tried to do that again with me since, for that reason. It really backfired on him.
He seems to do it for lessons. I don't know what these lessons are, but they're weird.
Shambhala monk, yeah. Makes sense.
Wish a motherfucker would try to give me an aphrodisiac.
Hang around the museum enough, might happen.
People may be surprised, terrified, and awestruck. That's all I'm saying.
And then there's Dimitri, who would be none of those things.
Okay, from what I hear, Dimitri is Raditz, so...
He's a progenitor. He works in the field of genetics.
Yancha?
No. Let's put it this way. I don't think your gender would matter after a few beers. Whichever gender you picked.
Woo! Alright, he swings every way, including...
No, not intentionally. He's straight normally, but get him drunk and you'll probably be able to talk him into anything.
Oscar, there ain't no such thing as being normally straight.
To be fair, with Dimitri, there's no such thing as being normally anything.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
He's just more likely to go after something that's female.
Because, I mean, all I'm saying is, if you
Or
got
at
this
least
guy...
recognizably female.
Alright, because all I'm saying is, if you got this guy walking around me like, yeah, you know, I'm straight, I'm into chicks, but, you know, I like a man with some real abs and shit, like... Really? You gonna try to lie to yourself like that? Alright.
The funny thing is, he's really terrible at telling the truth. He tries to express his feelings around Michaela. It's so awkward.
Oh, please, do you have stories? Because I want to hear this.
Oh, she's almost as snarky as I am, and, well, apparently they're involved, at least on some level. But anytime he gets flustered around her, he turns into a little schoolboy.
Oh, you have to get a picture or like a video or something. I want to see that.
Asuka just passes her PDA over.
Oh yes!
Oh,
Yes!
fuck! Logan can't see it. Wait, but he can hear it, right?
Yes.
Yes!
All right, that's all he needs.
Tony's gonna scoot closer to Logan and just kind of turn the volume up really loud and start
Yeah,
playing it.
He's gonna slump down, lean real close into the PDA so he can hear everything.
And it's basically, you guys have both probably heard Dimitri talking around Michaela before. That's it. It's just him being derpy.
Actually, I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
I've seen one scene of that shit. Dimitri tried to be a badass.
The emphasis on tried.
Yeah, no, 'cause I remember because Asuka laid out these plans, and then Dimitri was like, "Yes, I understand this." Failed his science roll.
Yes.
And then Zahn straight out called him out and be like, "Oh yeah, no, Asuka is objectively smarter than you, by the way."
Oh no, I think I remember that scene. Wasn't that at the museum?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I was
glorious.
there. I remember it now.
Scene was great.
Yeah. Yeah, once they're done, Asuka will take her PDA back with a smirk. Because anyone who's watched the Doom Ship scenes will know Asuka loves getting points on Dimitri. Treats him like an older brother a lot of the time.
That's great.
So as you can see, he's very good when not telling the truth, almost a silver tongue. But when he's trying to be honest, people could almost accuse him of lying just from his bad mannerisms. But ironically, when he's at his worst, he's actually telling the truth.
Damn.
Well, I think something can be said for it being much easier to hold up the mask than to be who you really are. Says Logan, who is high AF.
All right, everyone. I think it's time we all went home.
Do we have to?
Tony, I think if we start trying again, we might wind up with no clothes and no memory of where they are.
That's a good point.
I see no issues with that, but okay.
Well, it depends on if it's in private or not. If public would not be too good.
And I can't guarantee which it will be, especially considering I've spent enough time in Europe to be German.
Oh boy.
My father was German, my mother was Japanese, and I have spent some time in the United States, but not really enough, just enough to polish my English.
Logan nods.
Damn, I guess we should go home then.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have more fun later, yeah?
Oh, certainly.
Hell yes.
All right, she'll get them all into the Humvee, drop Logan off first, drop Tony off, and then walk back to her own place because she's actually left the truck's keys with Tisol. Why? Because he's upgrading the truck.
Woohoo!
I think we could call it here.
Yeah.
God.
Anyone want to intro us out?
I got it.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been a very interesting episode of Hong Kong House of Cards, Mage Edition. See you next time.